Hello, everyone. It's wonderful to see you again. I'm Theodore, your English teacher and practice partner. If you're joining me today, thank you for coming back. Returning for another lesson shows that you're serious about improving your English, and that makes me very happy. Every lesson you complete brings you one step closer to speaking naturally and confidently. Today's episode is packed with practical English that you can use every single day. We'll practice conversations, repeat useful sentences, learn common expressions, and build confidence together. And, of course, I'm not practicing alone. My friend Isabella is here to learn with us. Hi, Isabella. Welcome back. How are you feeling today?
Hi, Theodore. Hello, everyone. I'm really happy to be here again. Yesterday's lesson was enjoyable and I learned many useful things. But if I'm being honest, I still feel nervous whenever I have to speak English.
Imagine you're at a restaurant. What's a polite way to ask for food?
I could say, "I'd like a chicken sandwich, please."
Excellent. That's very polite.
I could also say, "Can I have a chicken sandwich, please?"
Exactly. Both expressions are commonly used and sound natural. Question 2. Someone smiles and asks, "How are you today?" How would you answer?
I'd say, "I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?"
Perfect. Remember, asking the question back keeps the conversation friendly. Question 3. What does the word fluently mean?
It means speaking smoothly and naturally without stopping too often.
Correct. Fluency comes from regular practice, not from memorizing thousands of grammar rules. Question 4. If someone helps you, how can you thank them politely?
I can say, "Thank you very much," or "I really appreciate your help."
Excellent. Both expressions sound warm and respectful. Question 5. Now answer this question using the past tense. What did you do yesterday?
Yesterday, I studied English, watched an online lesson, and practiced speaking for a while.
Fantastic. You used the past tense correctly.
I'm happy because I didn't have to think for too long this time.
That's a sign of improvement. Your brain is beginning to respond more naturally. Question 6. Why do you want to improve your English?
I want to communicate confidently, travel more easily, and have better opportunities in the future.
That's a wonderful answer. Having a clear goal keeps you motivated. Question 7. What should you do if you make a mistake while speaking English?
I shouldn't stop speaking. I should learn from the mistake and continue practicing.
Exactly. Every mistake is another lesson. Question 8. What is the best way to become more fluent?
I should practice every day, speak as often as possible, and not be afraid of making mistakes.
Perfect answer. Well done, Isabella. You answered every question with confidence.
Thank you. I feel much more relaxed than I did at the beginning of today's lesson.
And that's exactly what we wanted. Confidence grows through practice. 5 powerful speaking tips. Before we finish today's lesson, I'd like to share 5 important tips that can help every English learner improve faster.
I'm listening carefully.
Tip 1. Speak every day. The first tip is simple. Speak English every single day. Even if you only have 10 minutes, use those 10 minutes wisely. Talk to yourself, repeat today's sentences, or describe what you're doing in English.
So even a short practice session is helpful?
Absolutely. Daily practice is much more effective than studying for several hours only once a week. Tip 2. Don't fear mistakes. The second tip is to stop being afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are a natural part of learning. Every fluent speaker once made beginner mistakes.
Sometimes I worry that people will laugh at my English.
Most people respect someone who's trying to learn a new language. Don't let fear stop you from speaking.
I'll try to remember that.
Tip 3. Think in English. Tip number 3 is very important.
Try to think directly in English instead of translating everything from your native language. Start with simple thoughts like, I'm drinking water. I'm walking to work. Today is a beautiful day. Little by little, your brain will become faster.
I like that idea. It seems easy enough to practice every day.
Tip 4. Use new words immediately. Whenever you learn a new word, don't just read it once. Use it in a sentence. Say it aloud. Write it in your notebook. Try using it in a real conversation the same day.
That will help me remember it for much longer.
Exactly. Tip 5. Be patient. Finally, be patient with yourself. Learning English is a journey, not a race. Some days you'll feel confident. Some days you'll struggle. That's completely normal. Keep moving forward. Every lesson, every conversation, and every mistake is helping you improve.
Thank you, Theodore. Sometimes I forget that progress takes time.
It certainly does. But if you continue practicing every day, you'll be surprised by how much you improve after a few months.
I already feel much more confident than when I started.
And that's something you should be proud of. Everyone watching, remember this. Don't compare yourself with someone who's been learning English for years. Compare yourself with the person you were yesterday. If you've learned one new word today, if you've spoken one extra sentence today, if you've become just a little more confident, then you've already made progress.
I love that idea. It reminds me that every small improvement matters.
Exactly. Success isn't about becoming perfect overnight. It's about becoming a little better every single day. We've reached the final part of today's lesson. Before we finish, let's take a few moments to review everything we've practiced together.
I can't believe we've covered so much today. It feels like we've been through many different real-life situations.
That's true. Every activity today was designed to help you become more comfortable speaking English in everyday life. The more practical your practice is, the more confident you'll become.
I already feel more confident than I did at the beginning of today's lesson.
And that's exactly what we wanted to achieve. Let's quickly remember what we've learned today. First, we practiced everyday conversations, including greetings, talking about yesterday, discussing weekend plans, and speaking naturally with friends.
Those conversations helped me answer questions without thinking too much.
Exactly. Then we moved to real-life situations. We practiced ordering food at a restaurant, shopping for clothes, asking for directions, and introducing ourselves to new people.
Those situations felt very realistic. I can imagine using those expressions in real life.
That's the goal. After that, we completed our listen and repeat practice. You repeated useful English sentences that people use every day.
I noticed that repeating the sentences aloud helped me remember them much better.
That's because speaking is the key to building confidence. Listening is important. Reading is helpful. But speaking is what truly improves your communication skills.
I'll definitely continue repeating the sentences after today's lesson.
Excellent idea. Then we learned 7 useful vocabulary words. Let's remember them one last time. Plan, fluently, appreciate, confidence, challenging, progress, practice.
I think those words will be very useful in everyday conversations.
I agree. Then we completed a short quiz and answered several speaking questions together. You also learned 5 important tips that can help you improve your English faster.
My favorite tip was speaking every single day.
That's one of the most powerful habits you can build. Even a few minutes of practice every day will help more than studying only once in a while. Final conversation. Isabella, before we finish today's lesson, I'd like to ask you one last question. How do you feel now compared to the beginning of today's lesson?
Honestly, I feel much more relaxed. At first, I was worried about making mistakes and speaking too slowly.
But after all these conversations and exercises, I feel much more confident. I know I'm still learning, but I'm no longer afraid to speak.
That's wonderful to hear. Remember, confidence doesn't come from speaking perfectly. It comes from speaking regularly. Every conversation makes you stronger. Every mistake teaches you something new. Every lesson brings you one step closer to your goal.
Thank you for encouraging me throughout today's lesson. It really helped me stay positive.
You're very welcome, and I'm proud of you. Not because you answered every question perfectly, but because you kept trying. That's what successful learners do. They don't quit when something feels difficult. They keep practicing until it becomes easy.
I'll remember that.
Message for the audience. And now I'd like to say something to everyone watching. Thank you for spending your time with us today. If you've completed this entire lesson, you should be proud of yourself. Every minute you spend practicing English is an investment in your future. Don't worry if your English isn't perfect yet. Nobody becomes fluent in a single day. Fluency grows little by little through patience, consistency, and daily practice. Never compare your journey with someone else's. Instead, compare yourself with who you were yesterday. If you've learned one new expression, one new vocabulary word, or gained a little more confidence, then today has been a success. Believe in yourself. Keep speaking. Keep listening. Keep reading. Keep practicing. Every small step matters. Closing.
Thank you, Theodore. I really enjoyed today's lesson, and I'm excited for the next one.
I'm happy to hear that. And thank you to everyone watching. Your learning journey doesn't end when this lesson finishes. Continue practicing today's conversations. Repeat the sentences several times. Use the new vocabulary in your own conversations. The more you use English, the more natural it will become.
I can't wait for our next lesson.
Neither can I. In our next episode, we'll practice even more real-life conversations, learn new vocabulary, improve pronunciation, and continue building your confidence step by step. Until then, keep learning, keep smiling, keep believing in yourself, and most importantly, never stop speaking English.
Goodbye, everyone.
Take care, keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next lesson.
Goodbye, everyone. See you next time.